Yeah. I decided to, shut the old internet down and just, because why would I want things to, work out positively? That would just be dumb on my part. Well, I just lost. I literally broke the internet. So, yeah. Well, the Strat was here, and then he was. I mean, he was genuinely help. Just pitying a brother and just chit chatting with him. But then I just said, internet, let's just shut off for a little bit, and I said, okay, and I turned it back on, and I was like, well, then here we are. Look at something fast. Got curiosity. It's not. I thought Cyberpunk was available on the Game Pass, but apparently I have just found out that it is not. Hmm. Yeah, as Starfield burned out a little bit on for reasons I won't get into. Phantom Liberty. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just for some reason I thought I would check because I was like I want it so bad, but it's not. It's weird. It's not even coming up like for purchase. Not even just. Oh no, it's. Hmm. Yeah, Strat. Sorry about that. Too much pirate talk in that. So. Hmm. It's super weird. Super weird. Yeah, no, not on the not on Xbox. Okay. You ever played Far Cry? I've heard of it, but never played it. Any good? Is it? I mean, just like a first person shooter, or what's the what's the deal? You know, I mean, never. Okay. I'll look into it since we're looking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the computer not. Well, I'll have to just shut it all down. That's whatever. Well, number 6 is available for us for Game Pass. So there's some Ubisoft Connect PC got to be attached. I don't know what that is, but yeah, we'll figure that out in a minute. Pretty sure I have a Ubisoft account. I have a Fart account. I just used it. That's tangy. Big question. Do I remember my Ubisoft password? The answer's probably no chance in hell. Oops. Yeah, if somebody wanted to finish up the NC baseball, I mean, I would allow it. I wouldn't stop them. I might even offer them a small discount to do such a thing. You know, tree fitty off or something. Oh no, I'm actually already there. Who knew? Come on, you were just. Hold on. Un momento. Por favor.
This halftime report is presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
The holiday love celebration is here, now through January
Nothing. Let me guess. Is internet turded again? Hold on 1 second. Let's just let that thing work. Nope. Let's try this one. Let's try this one more time.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
When you order Domino's online, they'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza? There you go.
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, this is... Sorry. Not surprisingly complicated. ZT, nice to see you back from work. I don't understand. Sorry, ZT. I'm trying to do something squirrely, and just the whole thing is not working. So was trying to was looking for Cyberpunk 2077 on Xbox to put on Game Pass, and I don't have it. So then Far Cry 6 popped up, and I was like, oh, I've heard of that game, but I've never played it. Joxy says good, but then to even install it, you have to install something else. They told me that it forgot my password. Because I haven't played a Ubisoft game since probably Assassin's Creed. And it's like, oh no! It's like your stuff's all messed up, bro. Your stuff's all messed up. The good news, only about 3.5 hours to install it. So, well, I had played a whole bunch of Diablo. Love Diablo, and then I don't know. I started burning out on Diablo, and then Starfield, is that what it's called? Came out, and I played that a bunch because I don't know, I have a hard time with I can't, and when I'm at home I can't really play games because I'm either just burnt out from being here or tired from the family, so I can't really lock it in. So I mostly play after I get offline here to just kind of zone down a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem when Elder Scrolls comes out, cause yeah. I mean, we've discussed. I've never spent more time playing games than I have Elder Scrolls games. Either just crack. Starfield I thought would be, a little more cracky than it was, but there was too much travel. I feel there wasn't there was a lot of bouncing around unnecessarily for things, and it just kind of felt it began to feel a little disconnected. I didn't have to get in my ship to go to some other planet when I feel I should have almost been forced to get him a ship to fly off to go somewhere. So I don't know. I guess it was the same way. I don't know. Maybe just because it was different planets, it felt different than fast traveling in Elder Scrolls. But I don't know. But yeah, there's gonna the wife is gonna hear that I've got a lot more work going on. Basically, what's gonna happen? She's like, "Man, you must have been super busy last night. You didn't get home until way late." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was super busy, super busy. I definitely didn't shut the stream off. Definitely didn't shut the stream off." Yeah, that's I did there. There wasn't. Yeah. Starfield wasn't so much like that. It felt a little bit more linear. Things would pop up for you to do, but it Skyrim, Elder Scroll, give me a GD Viking helmet and let me go chop somebody's arm off. Hey, I'd forgotten about that, Greg. I totally forgotten about that. Yeah, I spent, probably hours just making my crafting skill enough to make dragon armor that I didn't even need because I was so overpowered even with what I had. But I wanted the dragon armor. Like, I mean, it's not like it was helping me at all. You know, I had to have it. So what do? You know, but just, you know, craft leather bracelets for 6 hours until suddenly I'm good enough to make full blown dragon armor. That again, like, I could have walked around naked, and not even dragons, you know, would have affected me. Winners do what losers don't want to. Okay. I heard that's true. I heard that he did, in fact, count to a bigger infinity. Because, I mean, you know there's larger infinities, right? You know, some infinities are bigger than other infinities, which is mind-blowing in itself. That causes me when I feel like I'm gonna have to pretend that was built in, that I did not make that. I didn't make that one. I definitely did not do that. I still haven't cleaned out the Gary Busey stuff to only the best part. I'm trying to think, like, what the... There's, like, every time, like, I get to, like, a new city or something, and I'm, like, trying to find my way around, I say to myself, like, I'm never gonna, like, remember, like, where all this stuff is. You know, and then 10 hours later, I'm, like, hopping off of houses, like, you know, falling into doors that I need to be in, like, you know, like, blindfolded. And just, you know, like, not even reading my phone and walking to wherever I gotta go. I mean, because I've been through it so many times. Blackreach was tough. That's the one underground. Wait, is Blackreach the one underground? Or am I confusing with someone else? Yeah. Yeah, the Nin route. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I mean, the one thing, like, I mean, I spent most of my time playing that game drunk as piss. So, like, I mean, it'll be a welcome change to, like, have to remember what happens next time, but. Yes, okay. Yeah. And I mean, at the time, like, I don't think. I don't think that I really had, or I mean, maybe I had it, but I just didn't. Like, there wasn't a lot of, like, interneting for me when I played that game. You know, like, it wasn't. I mean, you know, a lot. Like, I mean, with a lot of stuff now, like, I mean, like, I almost default to, like, you know, like, to check, like, what, you know, hey, which decision should I make in this game? Like, if I do this, is what's going to happen, or if I do this, what's going to happen? But that one, like, was very much just stumbling around, and, like, I mean, I remember, like, there's just like some, like, just, like, for me, it's like some, like, weird little thing that was like a door in the woods, and I opened it and went down, went in it, and all of a sudden there's this giant ass place. I'm like, what? Yeah, I know. I mean, I know. I hate to. I hate to do it like what I do now, but I shouldn't. But that's like when it comes out, I'll make a concerted effort to just let happen what happened because because I mean what's the worst that happens? Nothing. I do some. What's the worst that happens? But yeah, I'll straight up pay for the new Elder Scrolls. Straight up.
Some people just know that like those are the people who know nasty.
That's not gonna fit. What's that? You need another 4 inches. You work here? No. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you. Nana.
Oh man. And I've almost bought it, and like bought it to play again. I mean they made like a remastered version of it here and there, and several times I almost considered like just replaying it, but did. I mean I still like. I'm one of those dumbasses that will see, that will have like, it tells you like on the map that you got to go this way, or like where you want to go is over there, and I will climb up a mountain instead of looking for the actual path up the mountain. Just jump from rock that doesn't want to be climbed on to rock that doesn't want to be climbed on to sliding down some spots until I just wiggle myself up over top of the mountain to get to where I gotta go. That's how I played that. Like just complete dumbass. Oh, yeah. A couple, fell into the abyss of just like I'm like I'm climbing on an edge of I don't even know why, and just now I've fallen what looks to be about a mile down a mountain into some water. I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna start climbing back up this thing. Poor horses. Poor me falling, falling down abysses that had never meant no game tester ever fell down the way that I fell down. Like, they were like, they probably looked at it and were like, nobody's ever gonna try and climb over this crevice and then try and slide down this chunk of the mountain into nothing. Because there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. No one's ever going to think there's anything there because there's nothing there. Who's who's swimming in the water picking up roots that he already has a bag full of? That's me. That's me. I'm not. This game is still 3-0. Sweet mother. Yeah, I didn't. And I didn't really ride that many horses in general. Like I was just, I was like, let's run to where we gotta go. Excuse me. My guy definitely could have won some marathon races. Yeah, he had that. Oh yeah, played Witcher. Love some Witcher too. Again, in that, in those little bit of drunken years, but yes, Witcher fan. I think it was the best one in general. So, I mean, you probably like, I screwed myself a little bit because I watched or played the games, then watched the show, then started the books. And then when I started the books, I was like, I've kind of already, like, since I'd already seen some of the stories in the shows, it just turned into like kind of a turd storm. So I crapped myself out of enjoying the books by watching the show, and I never even finished the show. So I mean, I had a hard time with that one, but. And I'm trying to, like, I don't even, I'm not even sure where I am with The Witcher now. Because there's a new Witcher now or something. I'm not sure if I'm kind of a man whore for the original Witcher. I don't know. That I think I'm trying to think if I finished the first season even. Oh, Meg 2 is on Netflix? Oh, I know what's getting watched later. Hold on, let me see. Is it so... The Witcher. Okay, I have watched... No, just come on, guy. I just want to see show me the seasons. Yeah, I didn't finish the last 2 episodes of season 1. Something happened. I don't know what. Or no, the last 2 seasons, no, the last 2 episodes of season 2. Sorry. I did not finish the last 2 episodes of season 2. Because at this point, I don't remember I don't remember what's happening, and I'm too lazy to like look back and see what has happened. And then all at the same time, I want like Yennefer to just be obscenely powerful again because she's super hot, and it upsets me that she's not that she's struggling. I don't know. And I did not know, but I found out recently that Yasker, or however you say his name, actually has like his own like kind of like medieval band that he's in, like beyond it was before the show. Found that out recently. So wow. But I mean, a Jason Statham shark movie that's on Netflix? Yes. Yes, please. Give me this in a hurry. Yeah, that would be good. There was another one I watched that I thought like would have been an amazing spinoff show, but then he got another show, was Titans on Max, I think. Like it's basically like the Teen Titans, but like an adultish version of it. Yeah. But there was an episode where one of the main characters, I mean, if you haven't seen it, you won't know which one, but I'll just say one of the main characters dies and has like his own episode where he's like in the afterworld. Yeah, like that would have been like a very good spin-off series, but then he got his another like a better show later on, so never happened. I don't know. I'll probably never catch up to it, so it's. I don't know what that is. Weird. I have to finish this game because it is maybe the most boring game that's ever been played. .8 yards per play. This is a winner. And I guess Marvin Harrison Jr. is just laughing at these people. There's something about the Ohio State head coach that bothers me. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he's like the manager of like a weird like massage parlor or something. Like, okay. They have no pride. Vanley, how you doing today? Merry Christmas and whatnot. How's your New Year shaping up? You got mad plans or just like somebody's gonna lose a foot plans? Oh, I feel terrible for you. That's awful. I mean, that's. Oh, I'm sorry. My soul weeps for you. No, I've bought Costco dips and crudité for for the snacks, and my snack game is gonna be strong this year for New Year's Eve, but yeah, dude. I mean, if well, right now oh my God, you just reminded me. I forgot. I gotta look for something. We'll do the classic Lipton soup mix and sour cream dip, because that's a must have. I make this year I'm making guacamole because they had cheap avocados at Costco, so I said yes please. Then Costco doubled up on me and had a French onion Gruyere dip, and I said onions and cheese, thank you. And then some black bean Quixote dip or something. There's like some 7-layer dip that I was like, yes, I have that. Get that too. Yeah, I completely forgot. I always buy the box of the French onion soup mix, and then when I go into the cabinet to get something else, I'm like, oh, there's 3 other boxes of half used French onion soup mix. So this year I probably don't have any, so I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, that's that sour cream one with the onion. That's just a go-to. And I got the little baby cucumbers, the fancy carrots, all that jazz, chips, to go all the way around. Some cheeses. Yeah. I know always. I mean, I'll buy a new box only to find one package in the cabinet. Like, well, or 3 sometimes. But the one year that I say to myself, oh, there's definitely one in the cabinet, there will be none in the cabinet. So that's why the sour cream was BOGO, as it always is. Sour cream, never not buy one get one. Some brand of it. So now I gotta double check that. That's it. Everything else, they had everything else. It's perfect. There's just nothing wrong with it. Like I'm even like a little bougie about it, that I have to make it like first thing in the day so that it has like time to, for those rock solid dried onions to to hydrate in the sour cream. You can't make that 3 minutes before you're gonna eat it. You gotta have it. You gotta sit exactly. Gotta macerate 100%. Yes. I mean, then, you also have to leave the container out on the counter to fill it back up with the leftover dip. So now you've got two sour cream containers in your refrigerator. Man, it's against my better judgment. But it's wavy Lay's. I mean, it has to be like one form of wavy chip. You can't, that has to be it. But then, like, they demand like the lesser salt things. Her mom has like kidney issues, so it's like I fall that way. But then I also go pretzels, like the little baby pretzels. That I think do well with the thing too. So wavy Lay's, or rough, wavy whatever. None of that thin chip bullshit. But yeah, 100. I mean, wavy Lay's. Because whatever was on sale. It's either buy one get one on the Lay's or buy one get one on the Ruffles. So whichever one. But it's 100%. I have that party size bag of those. But the pretzels do well with like the other stuff too. You know what I mean? So and you got to have the what do you call it? The Tostitos scoops for the guacamole and whatever else. So it's. But oh yeah, oh yeah. I just Now I'm getting a little hungry for dip, but now I do love. I don't make it anymore, but I used to like a block of Velveeta and a can of Rotel tomatoes undrained, put in some kind of like heating device, be it a microwave or a crock pot. That is money. If you want something like that. No, hang on here. Okay, hold on. Slow down. I'm gonna write this down here. All right. Okay. Oh, Frito scoops are legit. That I didn't get those. Okay. All right, I'm going back to Publix tomorrow. Hang on. Ground beef, bacon, 2 baked beans, 1 pork and beans. Dude, you are speaking my love language. Holy Christ. A little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's up in that bad boy. Ooh, all recipes has got one. Ooh, that looks good. Beans, bacon, pork and beans, kidney beans, butter beans, lime beans, brown sugar, ketchup. Okay. Yeah, if you're making something like that, I mean, that's to me, you got. I mean, that's ketchup is no. My mom used to make something very similar to this. She would serve with rice. It was ranch hand beans. Very similar kind of deal. And I make these things called sausage balls, It's. I mean, I don't know. They're. It's. I mean, it's just. Tennessee Pride, mild sausage, Bisquick, and shredded cheese. Like you just mix them. I mean that like there's some amount of water that I can't remember how much. Just make balls out of it, bake it, and just gnaw the f out of it. Yeah, this looks very much like the ranch hand beans. I know I have that recipe somewhere. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, an onion in there. Looks like. Mix that up. Brown sugar, about 3/4 cup. Yes, I'll be making these things because, yes. No, yeah, I found one here and I like it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, now I'm hungry. I'm now full blown hungry. And I can't forget the Fritos on that bad boy. Once again, Vandalay. I mean, coming in with just the knowledge. I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't know. They're like a savant, or a saint. I mean, some kind of combination of both. Question, man. Like your stuff for shipping. Do you want that after like after New? I mean, is in like shipping after New Year or? It's because I have a. It's not a huge deal. Well, I mean, I'm okay to ship it whenever now, or you still want like a delay on it? That's all it is because we got to move out of the office for a little bit. So if I need to hold it for a little bit, I don't want to hold it for like the 2 weeks we're going to be gone. But I have no problem holding it for as long as you need to. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Just I don't want. Yeah. All right. All good. So I'll get it out with this next bunch of stuff then. No. I'll get it out. Yeah. It's just. I mean, again, like we're gonna be gone. Like, well, out of here for 2 weeks. So I'm hauling all my most important shits home. And if you wanted your stuff in between now and 2 weeks from now, then I would take it home. But I'll go and ship it this Monday or whatever. Whatever it is. No, Vanley, it's no problem. It's my pleasure to be able to help you out. It doesn't cause me any trouble at all. Touchdown, Missouri! Ho-ho! There we go. No problem at all. Now, where, man? Yeah, I gotta find the ranch hand beans recipe is on a physical recipe card in a recipe box in my house somewhere. Now, I mean, it's almost close. I know that we were talking about that earlier. Like, I mean, how many people just just said like, nah, I'm good. No, I'm not gonna play. And then, I mean, I think the backup quarterback for Ohio State in this game got hurt in like the first play, so they're already like on the third or fourth string quarterback with missing, Harrison Jr. is like, I'm all right. I don't need to, break my ankle against Missouri. And again, I mean, I have a hard time faulting them, but I never got to see him play. Like I only, Oh yeah, I have a whole album on my phone that is called Recipes, and a good chunk of them are ones that that are just pictures of those, of some of those recipes. Like the one that's just like the best ever is this like potato supreme that she has, like that we make sometimes. Oh my god! Yeah, I'll show it to you. I know that's if there's an unnatural amount of butter involved, or a staggering amount of bacon fat, because I have jars in my refrigerator, mason jars that are just full of bacon fat. Anytime I cook bacon, I put it in put the excess in a jar, and hang on, this is wait, I gotta download it. It's just not. It's too much. The one thing this one I can't decide if I'm gonna get blowback or not on, but I love butter, but I don't like that butter is not spreadable when it's cold. So I was kind of look reading some European type places that basically said they didn't understand why Americans kept their butter in the refrigerator. Why don't you just have it in the pantry like everybody else? And so I started looking into this. I'm like, well, this is interesting. So I actually asked for a butter dish for Christmas. One that has a sealable top, a pretty sealable top on it, and a butter knife that sits on top of that. And I'm gonna try throwing a stick of butter in it. And the only thing is, I might have to get a more European, higher fat content butter to keep it from just melting out. But I'm gonna try and keep it on the countertop and see what happens. I'm gonna try and throw a stick in it, leave it out, away from the window or heat, put it in the pantry, in the pantry, and see if just see if it'll stay where I can just spread it as I want to. But this is this is the kind of stuff that I have, these recipe cards. Oh, I end up putting it in the microwave, putting it on soften, half of it melts, so then half of it's not, it's just a mess. I end up throwing away more butter than I need to. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, this is what this is the kind of stuff I do. And this one in particular, absolute money. I mean, if I was invited to like some church cookout, you know, and they're like, okay, you just gotta bring whatever dish you want. I'm not even looking any further. Frozen hash browns, grated cheese, sour cream, mayonnaise, onions, and salt. Mix it up, cover it in cornflakes, cover that in butter, and bake that bitch. I'll send you a better copy if you need to. Now now it says serves 15, but that one really shouldn't be there. It serves closer to 5. Because I'll eat the hell out of that. Eat the hell out of it. It is a church. It's a church deal. But yeah, I mean that is one of my favorite things in this world. If I hit death row at some point and they're like, hey, what do you want for your last meal? I'm like, I want this. Just give me a whole plate of it. I'll take it. But it's just one of those. And although I'm having a hard time finding the hash browns lately. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. Hold on, I lost it. Yeah, hang on, let me do this way. This way. One cup of mayonnaise, 2 cups of sour cream, 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now you can substitute cream of chicken soup, but don't. And it should be Duke's mayonnaise, ideally. But I mean, honestly, I go probably heavier than 2 cups of cheese, and probably more than a half a cup of onion. But it's just a 2-pound bag of like those frozen like potatoes. I don't get the ones with onions or anything, you know, like that. Just the plain like little tiny bit hash browns, cheese, sour cream, mayonnaise, and onion. I mean, just. The cornflakes is what I have the most trouble with, because you can't buy like a small box of cornflakes, but in reality it has to be cornflakes. Like I tried one time to do like panko, just because I had it and didn't want to buy a bunch of cornflakes, and it just doesn't do it. It has to be cornflakes and an obscene amount of butter on top of it to do it. It's just sadly what it is. Yeah, but I highly recommend you give that one a try. Yeah, I mean, I am a little lucky that the wife's father eats cornflakes. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with him. Why he does, I can't say. You know, and it's not even like he puts like sugar and stuff. I mean, he just like will eat them. So they have them. So I can occasionally steal from them. But I almost have like a box of cornflakes that just like sits from like bake to bake. And if they get stale, it's not even like the worst thing, because you're covering in butter and baking it anyway. You know, so you're really getting the crunch, not the taste of the cornflakes, if you can find like a small box and that just, you know, that you can hide somewhere until the next time you bake it. That's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just disgusting. I mean, it's sad, you know, when you look at the box, it's like, oh, it expired a year ago. It's fine. Check it for bugs, and then be like, nah, it's all right. Nothing got into it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Strat. I was saying earlier, I've never had gummies, but I would love to know like what that is. I gotta find one somewhere. Just that curiosity. But yeah, I mean, 15 is just an unreasonable. I mean, that's like a pretend number. That's just a pretend number. Really, you just cut that thing in like into sixth and just house it. Damn, now I'm gonna have to see tomorrow if I can find hash browns because because I bought the stuff to make it for Christmas Day, but they didn't have the hash browns. So now I gotta see if there's hash browns. Put that on the Publix list. Now I'm gonna go spend another $150 at Publix. Well, yeah, I mean that's what I hear, Strat. I just don't, Florida is not a legal state. So it's not like I can just go buy it if I wanted to. You got to have a medical card to get it, and I don't have one. And the wife, I don't know that she would be particularly thrilled if she found out that I did have a medical card. So it's one of those things like I'm just out of curiosity. But then at the same time, like I am 100% one of those people that would be like, and I don't even mean this as a joke because I know it is a running joke, but I am 100% one of those that's like, oh, I ate it 5 minutes ago, nothing's happening, give me another one, and every 5 minutes until I've had a jar of it. And then I'm like, oh, now I'm starving. What should I eat? Oh, how about these gummy bears? That's. I probably could control myself, understanding the realities of the situation, but that's like I would be one who'd be like, oh, it's not working. It's not working. I'm too fat, or I smoked too much weed 25 years ago, and now my body's got tolerance from 25 years ago. It's not working. Kind of garbage. But one day I'll feel. I don't know. One day I'll find some or something. If I was desperate, I know a guy that could probably hook a brother up, but. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's the whole thing. I'm just terribly curious about how it compares, to, straight up smoking the weeds. But I would have to be alone because I'd be too panicked that I'd be too high, and then God knows something happens. I don't know. I'm too paranoid as it is now. But whatever. Maybe one day, 35 years from now, if I make it, if I live that long. But yeah, now I got like multiple dips to make and crudité, chips. Yeah, New Year's Eve is squared away, I think. Yeah, I've looked into some garbage. Like there's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like there's apparently like something that is legal in in the Florida, but it's complicated. Yeah, I mean, there's like 4 or 5 golds, a gold autograph, a bunch of there's some nice stuff in it. No supers, but I mean, some an orange. I mean, I can't. I mean, basically like every other break, there's a lot of fancy stuff in it. No huge names. Yeah, I mean, Florida, I just don't know why these old politicians are such bitches about it. I mean, like they'll take money from anybody else, but why not take money from, from the weed people too? I mean, it's money. You spend it the same way. Like, well, I mean, the people that you're supposedly protecting are like 90 years old. Like, they're gonna be dead soon anyway. Like, just play to the people that are they're gonna be able to vote for you next year, not the ones that are gonna be in a nursing home unable to vote because they can't read or just drooling so much on the ballot that is unusable. Makes no sense. Like, we won't even put it on the ballot. I understand why, but I mean, I would feel like I would go like around it to get the cash if I was a politician, one way or the other. I mean, just the tax revenue that would come into, having Florida where you could just like get blazed on the beach. Shut your mouth. It would be an ass ton of money. And safer than drinking. Safer than drinking. I don't know. I mean, I understand like Republicans not wanting to put it on a ballot because that's going to make younger voters come, and younger voters are going to vote Democratic. So just skip the ballot altogether and just legalize it, take the money. Like, don't bother with putting it on a ballot. Just get it paid and get your money. Like, get your excess amount of dollars that are going to come from it. The whole thing annoys me. That it's not legal everywhere. It's just dumb. Just dumb. I mean, I go to Walgreens, get Mad Dog, and crash a car. Or, I mean, I should be able to go to Walgreens, get a little puff and like get pulled over. Like, do you know how fast you were going? I don't, sir. You were going 7 miles an hour, bro. Like, you gotta speed that up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know. The Mad Dog 2020. I don't know if you can buy it at Walgreens, but I mean, that or some Four Loko. Oh, even Four Loko. They don't, they changed forced them to change the recipe on that because it was messing with people. Great Mad Dog. Oh. I'm trying to think. What was it? First, Ice House. Ice House was the first time I got drunk. I was in college. Stuff nasty. Then there was what was it that I used to I used to love St. Ives. Anybody remember St. Ives? They only sold them in like big bottles, I think, or big cans. But it was like they had those, like it was the grape and the fruit flavored malt liquor. I think it was like the beginning of the malt liquor craze. But yeah, malt. I mean, yeah. Oh, St. Ives. Oh. I mean, I threw that up too many places. St. Ides. St. Ides. Crazy Horse. That one does not sound familiar. Let's see. Manufactured by Pabst, was 8.2 alcohol by volume, so it was good stuff. Prominence in the 80s through the early 90s. Do they still make it or no? Yeah, let's get some stuff. Had some things, some problems with it. Some problems with it. Crazy Horse. I don't know. That's. I don't know. I mean, I was basically like I was not picky about what what I was gonna ingest. It still weird. I mean, wilds me out that okay. In college, it was easier for me to get weed than it was liquor. Like infinitely easier. Like not even remotely closely easier. Infinitely easier. And the people that would go and get the liquor, even though it was like so much harder, would get something like Goldschlager or Jägermeister. And you went through an ass ton of effort to get that. Like you struggled to get that. Like, why not just a bucket of vodka or something? I mean, like, I don't. Ugh. Oh. Hang on, we do have a new order. So that's something going on here. All right, let's see. All right, another spot in the Leaf Metal Pro set. And then Reds and Diamondbacks. See, I've never had this, so I'm feeling out of the loop and slightly jealous. But I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about with the Mickeys. Not one I'm familiar with. Yeah, I mean, and probably not a good one. Probably not a good one, you know? Like, ugh. I mean, I'm feeling a little bit nauseous even just thinking about it. See, Old English was Boone's Farm. Shut your mouth, man. That was, the ladies drank the Boone's Farm. They would pass. That was the ladies' drink was the Boone's Farm, and then Old English, like they didn't sell 40s you can only buy quarts in Florida, oddly enough. So like Old English, like you couldn't really get in Florida. Colt 45, yes. But that Boone's Farm, while the men, had their ice house. But I would tell you, I mean, a Boone's Farm is delicious. I mean, I'm surprised that it does not have, you know, like the Michelin star restaurants are not selling it. Do they still make it? Oh, oh my god! This says ABC has it a $7.50 for $4. Well, no, $3.99. Holy cow! $3.99 for $7.50 of Boone's Farm. Holy cow! I did one time. We went on a trip to. I somehow managed to get a girlfriend that was 21, and I was 17. She didn't know. She thought I was 18, which ended up why we like broke up when she found out I was in fact not 18. And I mean I understand from her perspective now, but like when we were together, like she was hooking her brother up with stuff. They had Jack Daniels made like some like fruity flavored little like wine cooler deal. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember like she bought us a bunch, like me and a friend, like a bunch of those, and she drove us to a concert in Tampa where we were just housing these things like all the way there. Now I will say, I mean, I was young, I didn't know any better, but we were just tossing the bottles out the window. I blacked out at that concert. I remember sitting in the back, like how I even found to leave. I'm not even sure. It's wild. Yeah. I'm 47. I mean, I'm not that far behind you. I'm a young buck in this group, actually. Ha ha. Well, Strat, if you have some kind of big party, invite me and Vandalay, and we'll show up with some Boone's Farm and some St. Ides and maybe a little bit of Mickey's, and just turn it into a real deal. Yeah, it's funny. Like my aunt just turned like 85, and like we sent her flowers, and like I called her, and I mean she's a very very church going religious lady, like very clean life her whole life, and I was talking to her, she's like, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I was like, kind of like, she was like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do now. Didn't think I'd make this. So now it's just kind of like, I guess whatever happens after this point. Oh, this chair. I need a new chair. All right. second. I'm probably gonna shut this down. Now I'm asking for a friend. Oh no. Like the wife has like a basket shop, and the basket shop is in a complex that has like 3 rows of businesses, and I think I what I understand is like an ambulance chaser came and sued the complex for not being like ADA compliant. So they're having to do like renovation where they put in like a sidewalk and like some stuff like that. So they're like having to like doing like road work almost, where the store is just going to be like inaccessible because of the construction for 2 weeks. So they're going to do like this section, fix it, then move to the middle section, fix that, then move to the other section, fix that, and so for 2 weeks, like it's just like this spot's going to be inaccessible. Yeah, good times. So I mean, I'm just going to take her laptop, a camera, the 2 printers, a couple of boxes, and just see what happens at the house. I'll have to do like a little test run to make sure the internet is good enough at the house. I mean, I can't imagine that it's not good enough to handle this mess. But yeah, just like 2 weeks of sitting at the dining room table, or the toilet, one of the two. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah. No, just the only real question is whether they'll stay there while I'm working or they'll go to her parents' house. Because if they stay there, then there's going to be like a blonde little wild beast popping her head up for most of the night, not wanting to go to bed. Want to see what's going on. But no, it'll be fine. So a friend of mine was asking, does Taco Bell have anything new on their menus that one should look at if they were in fact going to go to Taco Bell tonight? And they may not. I mean, he might not go, but he was just asking, like, oh, if I were to go to Taco Bell, is there anything new? I don't know why he's asking, because he can't break from the norm of what he always gets, so it's kind of dumb. It's been a long time for me, Vandalay. This is why I keep pushing it off, and I find I gather the will to not go for somehow, but I've just decided, like, New Year, it's the last time I'm gonna go this year. So, I mean that, my friend. I didn't mean me. Obviously. I know, of course he is. Of course he is. And there's a good chance that when he wakes up in the morning and looks at it, still sitting on the kitchen counter, he'll go, should I just eat that now? And then it's like 70-30 that he won't, but he might. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's like, well, and a lot depends on what gets left over. You know, will it be one of the tacos or one of the burritos? Because if it's a taco, there's like less chance that it gets eaten after the fact than if it's one of the burritos. Because if it's the bean burrito that's left over, nah, eat it, tell it, kill it. No. No. I do it anyway. I mean, I've even gone so far as like throw it in the microwave. And then the outside gets rock hard. The inside is a molten lava. Yeah, Jim, it's nothing's going on except shenanigans and tomfoolery. Me discussing how I'm going to order more Taco Bell than I'm going to eat tonight because I can't help myself. And that's about it. I'm going to shut it down soon. I mean, how was your Christmas, Jim? Was it good? I mean, well, I know it was. I don't even know why I'm asking. I know it was good. Chipotle, I've only eaten that like once. It's not convenient to like where I am when the times like, basically is not open at midnight. Is why I don't eat it. 'Cause I don't really eat like fast foodish stuff during the day like a normal human being. But the time I had it, it was good. Just. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, even fast food in general, like, has not been. I have not really touched it. Well, Vandalay, if you're seriously interested in either one of them, let me know, and I'll offer you the two. You've entertained me for longer than you should have discount. Christmas was just, I mean, good, but just obscenely busy. I don't know. Like we get up immediately. Kid goes nuts with presents. Then her parents come over. They go nuts with presents. Then we go to her brother's house, and there's just a mess of food and presents. And then, the next thing I know is I'm just desperate for some sleep and some quiet. That was Christmas. Good, but just tired. Fancy. I didn't know that, Jim. Did not know that. Bourbon. There's we did some work for Bacardi this Christmas, and there's 3 cases of Angel's Envy that I'm not 100% sure they know is here still. They're very wild with a lot of their inventory. They just send stuff not knowing what's going on. Some of them know what they're sending, some of them don't. So I may be sitting on a bunch of Angel's Envy. Not sure, never had it. But would be willing to find out if it was decent or not. Well, hey, we're down to 10. We're going to lose the Orioles, shockingly. So, a little step closer. One big step closer. I. Winter. I don't even know what that is. Winter. I mean, it was supposed to get cold here, and I don't think that it in fact got cold here. I mean, it's short closer. It's somewhere, sort of. Missouri. At least Ohio State lost. That's good. Oh, what is this? Come on, are you kidding me? Oh, shocker, it's Florida. Hershey's has been hit with a $5 million lawsuit by a Florida woman, not surprisingly, claiming that she was pissed off that the jack-o'-lantern faces did not have jack-o'-lanterns carved into them. Yeah. I mean, that's worth at least $5 million, just the sadness of you opening that Reese's pumpkin on your toilet, getting ready to destroy it, and not having a face on it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Man, Florida people love to sue for shit. We do not care. It doesn't matter. I mean, we could go to a gas station, cover ourselves in gasoline, set ourselves on fire, and then sue for not burning enough. Insane. Just insane. Yeah, is that anywhere near Rosemont? Because that's the only place I've ever been in Illinois. Was Rosemont or Illinois? Is that how you say it? Say it, Illinois. Mm, don't worry about that. Well, I'm gonna let you guys continue your discussion. I think you can keep. I think you can keep talking while I'm going, but I am going to. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. So I'm not hiding it anymore. It's me. I'm the friend that I was inquiring about. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. Yeah, that's where the convention center is. That's the only place I've ever been. You know, I'm sorry. But I haven't eaten today, and yeah, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. I mean, that's a great excuse, yeah, for that. You know, it's perfect. I've justified it. Justified it. All right, so tomorrow NT for sure. I'll make that happen. Leave some Leaf Pro set, and see everybody. I'll be here tomorrow if anybody wants to swing by. I'll be here. If not, I understand. Totally get it. But hugs and kisses.